stream. We're live, YouTube. I'm on time. I am exactly on time. Let me just tell all these IG good people that we are live. We're live. So come on in. YouTube, link in bio. Sorry, guys. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I did it. Link in bio. Link in bio. All right. And go. All right. Okay, guys. I am burning up. Sorry about this. I am talking fast. I'm burning up. Let me make sure there's nothing incriminating around here. I was rushing to sit down. My son's got a football game. We got Friday Night Lights, and I had his whole school football name on. So I got this hot sweatshirt on. But it's okay because we're here. It's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. So it's all good. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Well, I'm just going to be honest with you because y'all know I keep it real, keep it raw. I haven't prepared a topic. Now, what had happened was I was going to talk about homeschool budgets and budgeting hacks. And I am. I actually recorded a video doing it. And in that video, I talk about how to get your free homeschool teacher ID card. I wonder if I have my old high school homeschool ID card. I show you how to make it. It's a live tutorial. Well, it's not live. It's a tutorial. And with that card, you can go to so many retailers, not just those that sell educational resources. You can get stuff for your house, for your garden, for your car, darn near everything you can use your card for. And the discounts just vary from like 3% to 20%. Not kidding. So you'll be seeing that next week. And I wanted to really just go really show that process of making that ID, not just for you, for your teacher ID, but also for your kids. Okay. So for instance, one of my sons, his friend goes to, it's a private school, but it's like a sports centered school, kind of like what gymnasts and tennis players do, you know, when they're like going pro. And, you know, it's a school, but kind of like a school in name only because they're really focused on that craft or that sport. So they don't have ID cards. So I made him one, and it's real simple. And when we took them all to the football game for my oldest son, who was in public school, and they were like, no problem, come on in. So you can use it for anything. Also, when you're going to the movies, or if you're going to really anywhere where it has students get in for like $5, $3 free or whatever, it's always good just to have that card for those additional discounts. I have all these mugs and they're all dry, just empty. So it is what it is, but I'm here. Now, as you know, we like to start our Friday lives with our wins, okay? So if you guys want to come in and talk about your wins, come on in. Let me catch up on these comments. I am sweating. Okay, y'all, I'm going to turn this fan on high. Now, if it's too loud, y'all let me know or don't, because I'm hot. Hold on. Let me catch up with these comments. Also, remember that if you want to come on and talk and share stories, chop it up. It doesn't just have to be, this thing is dirty. Y'all see that? Look at that dirt. Oh, Lord. I have an air blower that I bought, like a little portable one to clean like electronics. I need to pull that out because this fan might not get the job done. But if you want to come on, send me a DM on Instagram. The link is in the bio, in the description, and just let me know, and I will email you a link. It's a private link. So why am I looking over here? You guys are right here. I will email you a link so you can come on in. You don't have to show your face, your house, nothing. You just be incognito, and all we hear is your lovely voice. All right. So who do we have here today? Love for all. I see some familiar faces. Thank you, Love for all. It's my hussy red lipstick that y'all looking at. This is I'm gonna take your man lipstick that I got off. I ain't taking nobody's man though. You always look beautiful though. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. So, all right, we got some of our oldies, not oldies, but our veterans in here. Oh, y'all, you know what? Did I bring the lipstick? Because I knew somebody was gonna ask. It is Lip Boss. It's by Lip Bar, and the color is Boss. Is it Boss Lady or Lip Boss? But Boss is spelled Baus, I think. But just go to Lip Bar, and it has Boss in the word, in the name. You'll find it. Hey, we got people over from Facebook. I thought Facebook was dead, y'all. But I'm going to have to start getting back on Facebook for all y'all oldies on Facebook. Hold on, let me plug in my charger for my laptop. But Shay, it's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Homeschool Planning Mompreneur. Oh, with a name like that, you know you need to come on to this show. If not this Friday, but next Friday. So you need to be in my DMs with your email so I can send you a link, because if you're homeschooling, you're planning, and you are a work at home mom, we need you to come in, because I am that. And let me tell you, it is rough, y'all. So we're going to come in and share and commiserate together. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go get that lipstick so y'all can see it in just a minute. Who else do we have in here? Love for All says, y'all, we got our first win. Hold on. Let me set the bell right here. My win is I finally feel stable. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Oh, Lord. My neighbor's dog, totally good. Really nice. But when the neighbor's mother-in-law brings her dog, she act like a mother-in-law. The dog is so disruptive. So every time I move or breathe, it's like the dog then listen to the police song, Every Breath You Take. It's like, rrr, 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 rrr. Watch. Oh, she's trying to play with me now. Anyway, love for all. You are stable. So what's going on in this world and things on the horizon, being stable is already a win in my opinion. But let's continue. My win is I finally feel stable with how our homeschool year is going. And my daughter has become extremely independent. Oh my goodness. My bell. Is this Princess House? I hope this isn't the bell my mom got from like 40 years ago. Ooh, did y'all see that? Oh, man. I need to go look at my china cabinet and make sure this bell is not the one I took. Oh, okay. Well, I got glass everywhere. Oh, Lord. All right. I guess I got work to do when I come back from the game. All right. So do a little shake. You got your little shake. I'm going to set it here. And I got cowbells that I take to the football game. So we're going to have cowbells. We're going to upgrade from crystal to metal. All right. So that is huge. Oh, another big piece of glass. Let me make sure when I adjust myself, I don't sit on the glass and jump up. Hold on, y'all. Oh, man. All right. But you know what? Who did I break that bell for? Love for all? I got love for you, girl, because I was ringing. I was Tyra Banks. I was rooting for you. I was ringing that bell for you. I think I'll be fine for now. Oh, Lord. All right. So this early in the school year, depending on when you started Love for All, and I think you're on like a traditional school year, that is great, because that's when you're trying to get into routines. Let me turn this light down. You have all these different subjects you're bringing in. You're trying to see, what's meshing well. And so for your daughter to be not just independent, but extremely independent is, I'm going to give her another ring at the risk of cutting myself. Little chuckle ring, little roo, but no ing. So I'm glad to hear that. Coffee and Cream, another veteran in the house. Good evening. Oh, y'all, I totally forgot, because we haven't done a Friday live in a minute. Don't worry, next week we're going to be on our game. If you want to say where you're coming from, what part of the universe, your city, your state, not your neighborhood, just so, we can start building that tribe so other homeschoolers can see that, oh, so-and-so is in, New Mexico, and they just, passed this law or bill. Well, bills are enacted. They just, did some shenanigans, or, maybe there's a co-op. You can just start to reach out to each other and try to find common ground. That is part of building your community. That's part of your support network. Okay. Your support network just isn't in your local neighborhood. It's going to be online like this. And truth be told, I got one good girlfriend, homeschooler. She was actually on here before. I did an interview with her. But aside from her, my homeschool community is actually online. The majority of people are online. So you gotta make it do what it do, y'all. All right, what we got? Hey, Crystal, man, we've had so many wins this year. Oh, we got the SEC league in football up in here. My fourth grader no longer fights me over school. Okay, y'all. Okay, you know what, y'all? Okay, just not ghetto. I'm gonna run and grab that lipstick, and I'm gonna go and grab that cowbell. Okay, let me just step over the glass. Y'all start thinking of your questions. If you have any questions or wonderings, you can start typing it up right now. And then eventually I'm gonna start getting some music or something like when I have to run, and then you guys can hear that. Don't leave. I see how many people I have here. Y'all don't leave. Let me get the lipstick and the cowbell. I'll be right back. Don't go. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all better not leave. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. All right. Got my game bag here. All right. So, lipstick, right? Because y'all want to know. This is Lip Bar. Oh, get y'all some light. Hold on. Let me take Crystal's comment out. We're going to get back to you, Crystal. So, this is Lip Bar. It might look backwards. No, it's not backwards. Lip Bar. And then the name is, oh, good luck. Did they take the name off? Did it rub off? Oh, here it is. And that's today. Take a screenshot. Boss. Let me do what those little makeup people do. Boss Lady. Y'all got it? Good Lord. I'm all shaky. Boss Lady. Y'all got it? Lip Bar. All right. Now, back to Crystal. Hold on. I got 4 cowbells. I'm going to use this one. All right. Back to Crystal, baby. All right, Crystal. Okay. She had a lot of wins. So she's trying to be Alabama up in this homeschool life. Okay, that's fine. Okay, my 4th grader no longer fights me over school. So obnoxious. That's a huge win. I figured out how to get more entrepreneurship and economics into our homeschool. Now, y'all, I love that. Mama, A+. A+ to you, because financial literacy is lacking in this country and definitely is deliberately not taught in the schools to keep us financial slaves. So the fact that you are teaching your children about economics and entrepreneurship is great. As a matter of fact, okay, I got to get out of here quick. I mean, like strictly at 6 o'clock because the game starts at 7. I want to talk about economics. I have a video where I talk about financial literacy, but it's time to update it. I want to, who is that? Oh, I think that's my other son going to karate. All right. It is Grand Central Station around here. So economics, and I got something, oh, that should be a new topic. Okay, economics. That's just not for high school. You know, the one little tired semester they teach it in high school. So you don't know anything when you graduate because you got enough going on in high school. But let me tell you, guess how, you know, let's just go there. I'm going to take you there, but let me just put down economics and entrepreneurship. You know what, Crystal, I'm glad you brought that up because that is a great segue to talk about. So let me just catch up with the rest of these comments, and then I'm going to take you guys over to 2 websites, one for the entrepreneurship and then the other for economics. Okay, let's go. Shay, let's go with the comments. Tuning in from Arkansas. All right, we got the Razorbacks. Where's my, y'all, where my cow? Did y'all take my cowbell? That big old pink cowbell. Oh, I put it back in my football bag like I was done. I got to give a shout out to Arkansas. I got love for Arkansas. I remember when Nolan Richardson was the basketball, this was in the 90s, was the basketball coach at Arkansas. That's when they were real big. And that was one of my favorite teams. All right. All right, I'm almost caught up. There was more, but I ran out of characters. That's okay, sweetheart. You can come back in anytime. All right. So Crystal Why am I trying to burp? So Crystal brought up a really good point about it's not just about homeschooling your kids in the traditional or the core subjects of math, reading, writing, and then science and history, spelling, vocabulary. We also want to, teach life skills and character skills. And for those of you who follow that Charlotte Mason approach, they call it uh, something with the rails, training them up like on the rails. I think I'm combining two of the phrases, but you're on the rails, right? So, which means you're on track and you have a destination and you have a purpose and you're moving along without, hardly any obstacles or detours. Now, what we want to do is get rid of that mindset that, like math, money is scary and it's not in abundance and it's not our right. Okay. And one way to do that is, number one, is to start introducing these financial concepts early to our kids. And number two, do it when you do it in a really kid-friendly way. I used to teach college students English, and how I would teach and how I was taught how to teach, which was a really great way, is through cartoons, picture books, like kid stuff, because it's simple and it's to the point. Okay, so which is what I'm about to show you, some of this stuff. So does anyone have any questions? Because if you want me to talk about something, put it in the chat and we'll talk about that. But let's talk about economics. So hold on, because I have an email. I'm like, hold on. Okay, so for entrepreneurship, now this is what my kids did way back in the day. But I'm going to try to pull up the email because I still get emails on it. And it's the stock market gain. If I spell it right. And you can do it with a group or you can do it individually. Stock market. It's called stock market, SMIS. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let me just go to that website really quickly, and I'm going to show you I did a video on this a long time ago. I don't know if I took it down, but this is foundations. We want foundations, not the real stock market. Okay, gain. And this is actually pretty cool. So let me just do a dummy, a private. Let me log in privately so all my information doesn't come up. Okay, now let me share my screen. Screen share. Okay, so this is stock market stuff. Now, thank you for the person who gave me a little happy face. It pops up on my screen. You can't see it, but I can. Thank you. That makes me feel good. So let me share my screen. So with this one, it's called the stock market gain. I guess I'm sharing the entire screen. Okay. Let's see what you can see. Let me put it on the screen. Okay, perfect. Okay, so has anyone seen this or has anyone done this, participated in this? It's called the stock market gain. It's really nice. It's really cool. Schools usually do it, but you can do it as a homeschool group, like maybe get your kids and then you can enter as like, your kids or your students, or you can, find a homeschool group, other parents to do it. But it gives you so much help to do this. And there's some writing components to it, like invest right. It's a national essay. There are so many ways you can milk this, and it's for students grades 4th through 12th. And so it's an online simulation of the global capital markets. Hope you guys can see where I'm reading. That engages students grades 4 through 12 in the world of economics, investing, and personal finance. And that has prepared nearly 20 million students for financially independent futures. So I haven't done these others, but I looked at this one. I didn't do it. But it is well worth it. Let me see. We take the tour. Y'all want to do the tour? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This will, and I think like when we did it, like I think 6-7 years ago, I forget, they give you like $100,000 to start with, and then you have to, and it's a semester program, and then you do it again the following semester. And then at the end of the semester, you see how much money you see what you've done with that $100,000. They might be up to like $300,000 now. But it's see the tour. I wonder if it's still loading. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that on the cooker on the back burner. It's load tour. It says take the tour. You know what? Let's just make this a standalone video. Well, we can actually go through it and I can talk you through it and everything. And then I can see what kind of updates they have. But one thing you want to do is go to the resources tab and then go to the teacher support center. They have a lot of like lesson plans. So yeah, because private stuff starts to come up. So yeah, let me do it. Let me go through it first and then do like a real demo. So all of our stuff doesn't pop up. That was one of our names. But it's such a great way and an easy way. It's got animation and it's really kid friendly and adult friendly. Now that's for the entrepreneurship. Well, it's financial literacy, but when you have it, the next step is wanting to do things for yourself, wanting to be a creator, right? A producer. Let's talk about economics. Now, I talked about this, I think in the last live guest hollow, I told you about her economics program that actually one of you guys told me about because I didn't know she had it because I've been on her thing for like 10 years. And she always updates her stuff. Let me just share this screen for you guys. She updates all of her stuff. I got to get that sister's name and stop calling her she. Okay, welcome to Guest Hollow. And let me add you to the screen, Guest Hollow. Okay, cooking with gas. So let's go to, so this is her webpage. You guys might want to bookmark this, Guest Hollow. Oh, she LLC now? Or was she always LLC? Okay, so we're going to go to curriculum. And we got economics, government, economics, and personal finance. Now, with Guest Hollow, her curriculum, it is literature heavy. Okay, she'll give you like a whole gang of books, and we're gonna look at the books right now. Okay, but this is what the website looks like. Okay, it's the government and economics, personal finance curriculum, and a lot of stuff she has on here for free. Well, at least she did back in the day. But let's pull up so you can see the book list because I have a number of those books, at least really actually most of the books. I think there's a bigger picture. Can y'all see this? Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry, I was on the wrong page. Okay, so I'll just give you 2 or 3 great books to start off with. Guys, you know what? Okay, if you want, because I think I know exactly where those books are. I'm going to grab 3 of those books. Shoot, 4. I can grab something for elementary, something for middle school, and something for high school. Okay, now some of those books are downstairs, but it won't take me long to get them. But if you guys want me to run and grab the economic books, put a 1 in the chat and I'll go grab that. I will grab, hold on. These are the books I'm going to grab. Whatever Happened to Penny Candy, right here. It's a good one. You see this green one back here? It's something money. I don't know, but I have the book. It's a hardback book, hardcover book. And then this one, infographics. I just kicked this on the floor because my son had used it as a cooler, a cup holder. What do you call them things? The cooler. You set your glass on. What do you call that? The water. It's not a water cooler. It's this. Good Lord. Hold on, because my mind. What do y'all call this? Someone put it in the chat. What is this called? It's a whatever. Anyway, he uses the book for the book whatever that I can't remember what you call it. But anyway, so we got Whatever Happened to Penny Candy, great book. This one, the New Money book. The infographics, this is really how they get you when you don't understand graphs, you don't understand charts, statistics. That's how they get you behind. That'll be more like middle school and up. Let's see. That's the novel. That's George Orwell stuff. This one, How to Grow $100 into $1 million. Got that one. Let's see. Trying to find something more high schoolish. They should have the price of. I'm gonna add my own. Okay, so if you guys want me, okay, good. Okay. So let me grab the high school stuff right now, and then I'll go downstairs. And that's why I tell y'all to bring your snacks, your drinks, your puffs, whatever. No judgment. So when I do have to dash off, you can take a sip, go use the bathroom. All right. So I got the high school stuff here. Let me go get the other ones. Okay, the infographics. Hard mind time. I'm 25 minutes in. Okay, good. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Lord, I hope I don't step on any glass. Let me just back out over the pile. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't go. Don't go. Okay, guys. I'm back. I forgot the infographics, but I got so much stuff. Look at that. I was sitting on a piece of glass. Right here. All right. So, all right, guys. We about to get busy. Let me just go grab the infographics. It's on the floor. Let me just grab that because that's a cool book. It's really, oh, shoot, man. I'm making a mess for you guys. All right. 1 second. Let me just grab the infographics book. All right. We're back. Okay. Let me make sure there's no glass. Okay. Woo! I'm hot. All right. Oh, shoot. I should have my little... Guys, I have my headphone air conditioners. Let me grab that because I'm hot. I'm sorry. This is the last time I'm going to get up. I'll be like 2 seconds. Okay. I promise I won't do this again. I'll be better prepared or I'll have some music going, but I am hot. I like this. It's a little headphone. Where's the... Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay. Love for All says, oh, Coaster. Thank you, sweetheart. I could not remember that name to save my life. The Coaster. Okay. So thank you, Love for All, the Coaster. Okay, so she wants a book for 5th grade. All right, well, let's start with, hold on, I'm sitting on everything. Y'all, hold on. All right, hold on. Lord. Okay. All right, y'all. What book y'all want me to go with first? The 5th grade one? Okay, so that's elementary. All right, so elementary. Okay. Let me put this on high. All right, we got elementary. All right, it's on high. All right, mess up my bun. So, now, guys, if the fans are too loud, just let me know, and I'll turn them down. Okay. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Shay says resources for 1st and 2nd. All right, elementary. So let's go. Okay, just let me know if this is too loud, okay? All right, so let me pull these out. Oh, here we go. Now, I bought these at a homeschool convention back in the day, and the young lady, she was actually pretty young, and it was her first, she just published this, right? And I know I think I have 3 of them. Well, actually, they're all the same. They say different grades, but they're all the same. Let me get this. Okay. So, the Money Munchkins. You see here, this is 3rd grade, but actually all the books aren't that unrelated, so you can really like get away with just getting 1 grade level. But look, okay. So this would be like, this is your teacher copy, basically. Oh, it says student workbook. I didn't use it for the student. Oh, here we go. Duh. The instructor's guide. Because they look the same. All right. So let's look what the students see. Let's see what I need. A document. I need a webcam. Note to self, bring the webcam so I can just easily show you guys. So this is the financial education homeschool curriculum student workbook grade 3. Okay. And this is the table of contents. I always like to start off to show you what the journey is. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Now, she puts a lot of stuff in here. Let me zoom in on one page. Okay. So you look at the lessons. Okay, lesson 1 is Introduction to Money. Lesson 2 talks about bartering and trading. 3 is History of Money. So you're getting the foundations here. Income, what is that? Ways to earn income, okay? You see that? Earning income. So it takes you all through that. And then at the end, you know what? I think I need to do a standalone review because in my lives, they're so long, people won't watch them. But a 15-minute review video will be fine. And so as you go along, like I said, this is like for 3rd grade, but it's really not. You're talking about credit versus debit. You know, some of the more older kids stuff when they get more money and they want things that cost more. Okay. But that's fine because it's really jam-packed with a lot of things. And then she has bank books, you know, some old school stuff, bank accounts and interest. Okay, so, and then here you have these lessons, which I think should be toward the front of the table of contents, needs versus wants, and save and spend. Now, because those are so essential, because they really appeal to our innate nature, like our lower chakras for some of you guys. And that is, let's go to preschool. So you remember I showed you save and spend and wants versus needs. So I did a video on this years ago. All right, this is a really great little series. And it's Cloverleaf Books. And it's money basics. I highly recommend you guys get these. Try to go on eBay and get them for free. Okay. Now, I love cross-curricular learning and teaching. And all that means is you try to cram as many subjects to teach something at once. So with this book, you're teaching reading, or they're reading. You're learning about math, finance, and you're also doing some language arts with alliteration, right? Shanti saves her money. I'll just go through and then I'll open up one book. So these books are not in any order. Shanti saves her money. Lily learns about wants and needs. See, these are very basics. That's why I think in her book, this should have been moved toward the front, but it's her book and you're still going to learn. Gabrielle gets a great deal. Kyle keeps track of cash. Brody borrows money. You see that? And Ella earns her own money. Okay. Chewed up, because these books have been through the ringer. And these books are all by Lisa Bullard, illustrated by Mike Moran. And then if you look at the back, it gives you all the books in the series. So let's go with wants and needs. Because once you get a handle on that, then example, because everybody then had a kid. Let me turn this over. Had some child of yours or niece or nephew who came up to you in the store with some BS when you're trying to buy school clothes or shoes or groceries, and they coming up to you with some wants, right? So the book has a breakdown, which I like. So there's a structure to the book. So it always starts out, and it's always 4 chapters. It always starts out with the problem, what's going on, all right? And then it'll give you, examples of those problems. Very colorful, not a lot of text per page, right? It brings you, draws you in. Hey, Kamika, I see you, girl. And throughout the book, you'll have, little questions to help further discussions, to help generate, this is feeling so good, to help get your kids to think about what they're reading, right? And the questions are really, I think they're really good. Like, they really get you to start thinking about not just reading, but just thinking about what you're reading and applying that. So chapter 2 gives you your examples. And then chapter 3 is the resolution. What should you do? What's the game plan? And then again, I'll still have the sprinkled questions or comments to help you as a parent guide the reading. And then chapter 4 is really your resource part. Well, that's where it's contained. So there you go. And then toward the end, you'll have, it's not chapter 4. It's really right after the chapter. But it's still part of, I think, because it usually will have like a project or some kind of event to do. And in this case, it's making a poster of wants and needs. And it's simple. Things are really, really simple. And then they'll give you the glossary, the terms, the vocabulary. Half the battle is just knowing what the vocabulary is, right? Ask a math student. And you have the answer key to some of the questions that are sprinkled out throughout the book that I showed you. And then you'll have your resources page, right? And that's not misspelled wrong. Misspelled wrong. So you'll have books and websites to go to further your learning. And then there's a little index. I'm like, girl, for a little kitty book, you got an index, a glossary. You really put some effort into that. So these books are perfect for your preschooler and your high schooler. Because let me tell you, your high schooler, they're doing all this heavy, text-heavy, grown-up kind of stuff. It's a relief to turn that developmental part of their brain off and just kind of be on autopilot and enjoy that. They already, they know a lot, so they can just really just focus on the message and not be, trying to learn to read and all that other kind of stuff. That's great for your elementary kids. Now, one of the books that Guest Hollow had was How Money Works. This book is for everybody. Okay. It's got a load of information. Now, this is a DK book. It's DK. And I love DK books. You can't go wrong with a DK book. So it's very visual. As a matter of fact, I think DK made the infographics. Let me see. Because it has lots of charts and graphs. Hold on, y'all. Because I just threw everything over here. Well, when I get to it, I'll get to it. Okay. Now, if your kids have absolutely no working knowledge, use this for later for like a reference after you've taught something, okay? And this could be just to reinforce it another way with a visual, like if you have a visual child, right? Or if there's a topic that they're just not getting, then you can bring this in. I mean, you can still use it for the younger kids for the graphics because, it's, stuff like this. You can read this with them for your younger kids and they can see the pictures. A lot of times a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So don't shy away from this. Where can you buy this resource? Everything I get mostly Amazon or eBay, but definitely Amazon. And I'll make a link. Actually, all the books I have here, I'll put the links down in my description thing, but just go to Amazon or wait until I put the links up and then you can click on and I'll get a little affiliate commission. And it's so paltry. It's like not even 3% anymore. All right. Now, elementary. Let's finish off with elementary. Oh, shoot. I got a lot of elementary. Oh, here it is. Is this by DK? No, it feels good. I like how it holds. No, it's not DK. Oh, Simon & Schuster. But that's the infographic one that's also on Guess Hollow's book. Okay, but let's move on. Okay, so we talk. Oh, let me show you. I'm all over the place. So, elementary kids. So, look at this. So, if you want something that's hands-on. Hey, Naturally T. Peace, everyone. Hey, Niki. It's been a while since I caught a live. I started using the writing and rhetoric curriculum for my children, and I absolutely love it. So I just want to say thanks. You are welcome. I have an updated one because I'm going through all the books with the supplements that you need to get. Okay, so now this is text heavy, right? For a kid book, it's got a lot of text, so it's kind of busy on the eyes because she's trying to put a lot of stuff in the book, and that's fine. This is the student workbook. But let's look at the first chapter, okay? So you'll have your little agreement. 42. Okay, I'm making good time. And then you go into the lesson, okay? I think you have characters in this book. Yeah, so you got the characters with their ages, 5, 6, and 7. So your kids can identify with that. And then 7, 8, 9 over here, the older group. And then let's just look at the first lesson. Okay. So you have a diagnostic just to see what your kid knows about money. Probably nothing. No shade. And then it's the basics, y'all. It's like what identification of coins, and then how much is each coin worth. All right. And then, more identifying coins. So then you get to, little activities you can do that are sprinkled out through each lesson. This one is a treasure hunt, money related. And I like that everything is, it's bright, it's colorful. And then you end with, you have more activities. So it's not just reading and doing like worksheets, like boring worksheets. It's, she mixes it up. So this will be something great, like in the mornings, if you want to start teaching independence, or if you have a morning basket routine, and it's just like, hey, you just do 1 page a day. They grab it, maybe get them, the little fake money, the little plastic monies, and then they can, on their own, play around with it. Okay, nothing gets broken, nothing, they're getting exposed to money and what it's worth. Okay, and then you start to get some more lessons. And remember, you can always not do things. You have vocabulary, which again is important. Okay, and then I'll just end with lesson 2. Okay, so that's basically it. So you're going to have an introduction. You're going to have some activities to do, different kinds of activities. Some of them are hands-on, and then some are more written, and then you'll have vocabulary, okay? And then with the instructor's guide, now that's going to be dry. So, but it's full of information, guys. Look at these books. That's probably where I got most of my book list from. all the books, movies, and that's just some of it, right? So it's chock full of information. I think I need to do a video on this. I could have sworn I did, but then maybe oh, and then you have answer keys in here as well. But that's the instructor book. So don't expect cute and color stuff. It's get to work, parent. So that's for your elementary kids. The middle school kids, the book, to me, when I was looking at it at the convention, they kind of looked the same. So I was like, oh, I'll just get this one. All right. I think I have one more for the younger group. And then I have some stuff for the teens. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. National Geographic, Everything Money for Kids. Now, these are books where when you're just leave them around the house or in the bathroom, you have a little basket where you keep a little reading material for those who go to the office when I go to the bathroom. Keep this. This is just a browsing book, y'all. No harm. No, you ain't got to learn nothing. Because you know how Nat Geo, they don't play. They believe in those full color bleeds, good quality paper without. If I turn this down, maybe I can get the glare off this. Let's see. Hope that's not too dark. Anyway, that didn't work. Let me back it up some. Okay. So, there we go. Yeah, they can just sit down, just browse through. Think of this as just a magazine, a yearly magazine, right? Facts, fun stuff, right? Money extremes, cool stories, things that your kids, they might want to, stump you or impress you, at the dinner table or something like that. So, and it's a thin book. It's thin. And, and they have a series with animals and stuff like that. But I'm glad they got the money in there. They got weather. I think we have all of those except for mythology. That one. How come I didn't get mythology? Ooh, my back is sweating. Again, a little bit of education, words, vocabulary. They don't give you vocabulary, but they give you the words, right, to go look it up. Because again, vocabulary is important. Okay. So, oh, hold on. I didn't know they had this in here. Oh, I guess that's why I bookmarked it. So they do have, I think at least 1 or 2 activities in here. Why did I bookmark this? Oh, yeah. Just some things that you can do. This is why I have, I guess, 3 things you can do. I have 3 bookmarks. So not an activity book, but things you can do to put things in practice. Okay. So easy peasy for that one. Okay. I think I have some more elementary, and then we can move on to the high school. All right, I got this. Let's see. Now, hold on, y'all. I got something. Food truck, no. Okay. I'm gonna start with a little, probably some people think is a controversial person. I don't care. I'm like, I take knowledge wherever it comes from. If I can use it and it fits, I'm gonna take it. If I can just hold on, get to the books. Serfdom. Okay, which one? Okay, I'll save that one for later. All right, so I think the last one I have for elementary. Oh, was that it? Thought I had more. All right, this one. I didn't really use this one that much. Finance 101 for kids. See that? I don't know why. Okay. This is more. Oh, it's because you got to kind of work with this one. You can't just hand this to your kids. But I mean, if you really wanted to like make this a curriculum, this would be perfect. Okay. So you would just look, I don't even have the spine broken on this because I didn't use it, but it's there in case I ever change my mind or my grandbabies. Okay. So, the table of contents, not, it gets straight to the point really fast. Like you're talking about credit cards and stuff like that by chapter 6. Okay. And then let me show you just the second half of the table of contents. I like that they talk about money around the world. Okay. Now, let me show you what this looks like. So you're going to be given a lot of information quick and fast. So this would be a book that you would take a pencil or highlighter, and you would be like, okay, how much of this do I want to present to my kids? Okay. They give you a lot of vocabulary. It's a lot of reading, but they do give you some pictures so you can help synthesize what's going on. But I mean, they're sprinkling everything throughout pretty quickly, right? So maybe upper elementary, middle school, because then they could kind of do a couple pages a day on their own for independent work. Because the good thing is the pictures can help guide them and help them understand what's being taught in that chapter. But not one of my personal favorites, but it might be for you. Okay. Investing for kids, upper elementary to middle school. Okay, I like how this holds. I love that rubbery feeling because it holds in your hand longer. This one is it has pictures in it, not, at least not like the other books. Let me go. It's like straight to the point, like look at their chapters, right? And then I'll just flip through really quickly. Now this is, did you see that? Steph Curry. So you got, they try to make it Madam CJ Walker. So they're trying to be hip, I just saw something about Steph Curry, the basketball player. Okay. But, they do have activities in here. Okay. This is, this would be another book like this one to use for curriculum. If you wanted to like have a real bona fide curriculum, you can chop it up based on how many chapters there are and how intensive it is. Okay. 10-minute life lessons for kids. Now, not necessarily a money book, but a character trait book, which will incorporate, how you behave with your finances, which these two books go together. So for the younger kids, and then, I have to get ready to go. And then for the older kids, reread this the last in the spring semester. We'll go over that another day because I have to start wrapping it up. Of course, the classic Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This is my copy, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We also have the game. This was a book in Guest Hollows on her list. This one, How to Turn $100 into $1 million. Okay, it doesn't tell you how to do that, but it's a fun book. And I like Workman Publishing. I like the books that they put out. So this is another book where you can just browse through it, right? You can do like maybe one activity. Like think of remember the envelope system? Was that Susie Orman? No, Dave Ramsey. You can use that in conjunction with that. It's got lots of little charts and graphs and pictures. So it's very approachable. Very approachable. So I actually like that one for middle school, definitely, not for elementary. All right. For let's move on to let's see. Teens. Oh, I did have more money books. Did I show these guys to you? These are for your elementary kids, preschool, right? I'll just scan through this. It's only like a two-tone color for these, so it's like not really colorful, but it's something you can just grab, look, do something, put it away, and then this one, I didn't use this one. This is Barron's. Barron's, they put out all the test prep books and a lot of money books. Barron, I think it's a financial periodical or a newspaper, which is a finance periodical. But this has lots of activities, right? And you can make photocopies of a lot of this stuff. They really get you up on your look at that Social Security card. They tell you what all that stuff is. This is a good book for middle school and high school, actually for adults. Okay, also for adults. I highly recommend this one. This one, I think I should do a book, a review on this. I should do like just a financial series, like Friday Finances. I think I did it like 5 years ago. All right, whatever happened to penny candy? There is a workbook for this. I haven't seen it in years. Oh, because it's right here, I guess. Oh my goodness. I gotta, let me just rush through this. Okay. So high school stock market. If you don't want to do the stock market game, I have a couple of these to have one for each kid. And then mine, I think this is my copy with the thing on it. This is, it's old school. Like the pictures are old school. Oh, no, I'm thinking of another book. But this is a good book. I actually like this book. It doesn't have any pretense about it, but it is like, don't have a lot of pictures. You know, well, it's got that one, but look at all the text right there. Okay. But I really like this one for definitely high school. Most definitely. Okay. And then if you want to combine that, that's the stock with whatever happened to penny candy. Now for this one, this is this will take, if you wanted to get through it, like I would say a year. Just, you know, the glossaries and the index. This would be a curriculum, right? No pages. It's like straight, no pages, no color, you know, charts, graphs, a whole bunch of stuff, just some little stock images. But this is where, okay, you need credit for this class. So, you know, when you do your transcripts, this would definitely qualify. So that's definitely for high school. I would use this. It's really thin. It's like what, 30 pages, I think, 35 pages, straight into the point. You could use this yourself and learn with your kids, right? Okay. But it's think of it as like the fast food version. This now this Larry Burkett, I think I met him. Did I meet him? I think it's a brother who wrote this, if I'm not mistaken. But this has a cartoon kind of feel and vibe to this. This is a Christian-based book, so all of our secular homeschoolers, this is your workbook, and then this will be like your textbook, right? And I like it. You know, I'm a secular homeschooler, but when I see a well-written book, I'm not offended by anyone's point of view, especially when it comes to money, because if they're teaching money and financial literacy in a way that can be helpful, I'm gonna grab that information. But for those of you, you know, who feel one way or another, this is a Christian-based book. But I'll show you. So, you know, the main thing is they'll have scriptures sprinkled in, and they'll talk about God, but they're also talking about finances, right? And relationships, and you know, how to be honorable, you know, in your behavior or your approach, or, you know, being honest, all those basic character traits, those life skills that people laud, it's talked about in here. Okay. So I like that. And then the workbook is it's pretty thorough, and you have activities. You see there's an activity in each lesson. So if you can get past the religious aspects, I think that's a great financial curriculum to use. I gotta go in 5 minutes. And then for high school, we'll have to have another video for this. This is stuff that will take you like a year or two to get through. The Tyranny of the Federal Reserve by Brian O'Brien. The Creature of Jekyll Island. But if you want, if any book I would recommend for parents and young adults is this one. The Creature from Jekyll Island by G. Edward Griffin. You read this book, you will understand all the stuff that you see going on today. Okay, you will understand. And then Connor Boyack, he put out a version for kids about the Federal Reserve System. and I'll do a book on him. I know some people feel some kind of way about his politics and leanings, but he put out a series that I liked. The Price of Tomorrow. This is essential reading by Jeff Booth. Okay, people don't understand what inflation is, deflation. You want to get a handle, and this is really for you, or for if you want to read through this with your high schooler, go with that. I would just say, hey, just go onto YouTube and go to videos where they discuss the book, and then you'll be fine. And then infographic. This is also another guest hollow book. Now, this, you think, why infographics in American government? Well, it's and a couple of the books that Guest Hollow put on there that I didn't grab, but I do own, it talks about logical fallacies. And when you don't know what fallacies are, you're easily misled, right? You're misled by straw man arguments. You're misled by circular reasoning. So all of those things where you're easily deceived, right? And so, and one big way of being deceived is through charts, graphs, statistics, right? I have an old book called I can't remember the name, Lies, something in Statistics, but it shows you all these different kinds of charts and graphs to help you understand American government. Okay. And it gets to the point. Now, this is something you can keep in the bathroom or on the table when your kids are eating breakfast or lunch. They just browse through it, or keep it in the car. Okay. Lots of infographics. And they also have a whole bunch of other subjects, but the American government one is awesome. Okay. And then to wrap up, I have the economics book. This is a series. This is DK. And I think there's like 20 books in this series. They have all kinds of different subjects. This is a good one. 1984 was on there because it it's one thing to have financial literacy and to have the goods. If you can't defend that, all bets are off, right? So, and how you defend that, it's not by having, your little bang bangs. It's also seeing situations that are being put in place and then being able to respond to that to stop it from being put in place, if you know what I mean. So, and I think that's why she has Orwell's 1984 on there, and she has Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, because it's all about government encroaching on your personal rights and taking from you and just making you a slave or an automaton. And so this shows you what that looks like. So when you read these books and you see it in your everyday life, you're like, okay, I see what's going on. Let me start getting my game up, getting my own land, being more independent, prepping, all kinds of stuff. Okay. And then the last couple, and I gotta go. I showed you the tyranny of the Federal Reserve. Put this back here. The Young Investor. Truth be told, I don't even think I cracked this book open. I'm just being real. Oh yeah, no, I didn't, because I was like, but I'll keep it. But you might like it. It's The Young Investor: Projects and Activities for Making Your Money Grow. So that's probably why, because I didn't feel like doing any projects or activities. But you might. Nothing to stop you. Okay. You know what? Maybe I might take a second look at this. Reading mutual fund tables. Oh, I might need to do this. Okay. So, who was it? Crystal, thank you for bringing this up, because this actually goes to a book that I have. Yeah, so this is a Blue Stocking Guide, which does this book. I think that's their publishing name, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Blue Stocking Press. Yeah. Okay, so just a workbook. Really, just a workbook. And I'll go over those later. But so let me change the title for this, because this was actually, it turned out to be finance. Friday Night Live topic. What are we talking about? Finance books from K to 12. Finance books. Okay, does that make sense? From K to 12? Oh, all right. Any questions? Any comments? I gotta get out of here. Hey, Malibu. Let's see. Can you hold up the middle school financial curriculum again? Middle school curriculum. Okay, I said a whole bunch of them. The curriculum. Okay. Was it one of these? Either of these? Take a screenshot. Hold on. There's that one. And then this one. That one. And guys, if you're finding some value on this, please put a like on the video. Leave a comment if you want any more information, but definitely put a like. So, you know, I do lives. I don't do recorded videos, and YouTube is like, so I don't get pushed out as much. So if you can put a like on it, that would be so great. Okay, was that it? Malibu? Let me know if those weren't it. Okay, Crystal says my 6th grader started The Art of Argument, which is logical fallacy. Yes. Okay, so now there is a series on that. Let me show you really quickly because I just bought the 2nd book because we have where am I going? Amazon. That is our most favorite book, The Art of Fallacies. Hold on, y'all. Art of Fallacies. Okay. It's like a brown book. How come it's not coming up? Let me do the Loaded Argument because that's the 2nd book kind of in the series. Loaded Arguments. Actually, I think that book came today. Okay, here we go. All right, so Crystal, or whoever asked me that, stop sharing this book. Okay, out of there. Okay, so let me share the screen. So to answer your question, Crystal, the Art of Argument. No, that's the big book. No, that's high school. If your 6th graders doing that, that's amazing. I actually have the book. I didn't bring it, but let me show you what it looks like on Amazon. But let me just share the screen. Yeah, The Art of Argument. That's intensive. Did I bring it by accident? Yeah, that's one reason why I didn't bring it because it's intensive. If you're talking about this one, let me just show my screen really quickly. Hold on. And then I got to get out of here. Share screen. Ooh, Lord. It's showing. Is it showing on my? Hold on. Let me make sure it's not showing my information, y'all. Okay. Oh, nope. It's showing, I think it just showed my address. Did it just show my? Yes. Okay. Never mind. So, I will talk about that book another time. But The Art of Argument is a big book. It's like blue and yellow. It's very intensive. Like it might take you 2 years to get through that. It's definitely for high schoolers. Now, the other one that I was talking about is a smaller book. It's only 608. I think I got time. Do I got time? Y'all want me to go get that book? It's the logical fallacies, and then it's Loaded Argument, and it shows you how with these logical fallacies, it shows you what it looks like in a comic form. And I have logical monsters or illogical monsters. So every logical fallacy is in the image of a monster, which is amazing. I think I showed that on a previous live, but we will continue this, or I just might make a standalone pre-recorded video. Oh, that was it, Malibu. Okay, great. Okay, Jay's in the know says, sorry, I'm late. Did you discuss ideal books for boys like you mentioned before in a previous live to help shape thinking? I haven't discussed any books for boys, but I've got something to share with you guys. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a huge announcement next week, but we will get to that. But no, I didn't talk about boys, anything specifically for boys, but we will get to that, Jay. Classical Academic Press has Art of Argument listed for 7th grade, and we are doing it over 2 years. Yeah, it is. Is it? Let me go grab it. Let me finish this. Do you link all your suggestions on your website? I need economic suggestions for middle school. Y'all look, if y'all knew what I was in, I will have those links up. because I make a little coin off of it, but I'll have those links out. Let me grab the art of argument really quickly. It's the last time I'm leaving because I have to get ready to go to the game. Let me just grab it. I'm getting the art of argument. Okay, y'all. I think it's downstairs where I had all the other books, but I do have a section just on fallacies. So really quickly, so Crystal, yeah, Classical Academic Press. Let me go on here really quickly. No, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'll just show it in a video because I will make a video on logical fallacies. But I love these logical fallacy monsters, and it shows you all the monsters. I actually talked about this a couple of weeks ago. The thinking toolbox. Now these are Christian based, but they're good. And I will do just another video on that. Okay. Let's see. Just so you can see. And then for the high schoolers, you have Understanding Rhetoric. Okay. But it's in like a graphic form. It's fun. This is fun stuff because fallacies can be kind of hard. You have Life of Fred. Did you know Life of Fred has a logic book? Yeah. I mean, it's not that easy on the eyes, but you guys know how Life of Fred is. It's fun, right? And then I have some of these. It's just these are good if you want to teach a curriculum. Okay. And then I have one more. I have the small. Let me just show you. I have the small. I'll take a screenshot so it doesn't show my information. So I want you guys to look at these and consider them. Logical fallacies. I don't like running back downstairs. Okay, here's one that I have. Logically fallacious. I'm trying to let me do the art of arguments so I can just see if that's the same one you're talking about. Art of arguments. Crystal. Okay, yeah, this is the one I have. All right, I'm gonna take a screenshot and oh, actually, you know what? I'll just click on the picture and you can't see anything. Okay, let me just double check. Okay, so let me show this to you really quickly and I'll revisit it, but I just know it was like, can y'all see that? Is that the one you're talking about? The art of argument? Compared to all the other books we have, it was too involved, but I'll take another look at it and I can do a review on it. But just know I did not teach from that book. I also have a CD. It came with a CD, and it was just a lot of moving parts at the time. So that's probably one reason why I chose not to use it. But it was obviously good because I bought it. All right, guys, I need to start to get out of here. Any other questions? I will talk about boys stuff. On my Instagram, I put like a couple of books up for boys. Good. Yes, Jays. I will have some stuff for the boys. And then Jay says, "How do you fit these in the schedule? Are they read as a read are they read as a read aloud or student book list?" It depends. Like I said, some of them you just leave around the house, let your kids look at them whenever they want to, or for their independent time. That's something that they can read. I only show like maybe 3 or 4 books that would be uh, suitable as a curriculum, in that there are outputs or tangibles that your child can do. So if you live in a state where you have to turn in work or show uh, um, work samples, or you just have to show what you did, then you have something tangible. Okay. So I have to, you know, so when I talk to you guys and I make recommendations for things, I always have to keep in mind, like in California, you don't have to do anything. But in other states, the record keeping is like 1984 level, right? So I always try to find at least an example where if you have to document, then you have something to show what you did. So those 3 or 4 books will definitely fit the bill for that. Any other questions before I get out of here? Yes, that's the one we have, but there is a new version. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look. Don't tell me I don't need to buy any more curriculum. All right, last one, and then I've got to go. You're welcome, homeschool planning mompreneur Jays in the know. You guys are welcome. Thank you. I gotta get out of here. I gotta take this off. I'm sweating all down my back, but not up here. And we will be live next Friday. There's only like let me see. Well, I think we got 4 football games, and then maybe we make the playoffs. So I don't know, but I'll keep it at 5, maybe 4:30, so we can get more time in. And then as you guys come in, you just come in. But thank you so much. Please put a like on the video if you want more videos like this. It really encourages me, and I'm trying to revive the channel because it's kind of been dead with just the live videos. I thank you guys so much, all my diehards. It's so good seeing you. Also, if you guys have YouTube videos, put them in the chat. Let me know. I'll shout you out. If you want to come on live with me, I don't bite. You can go ahead and talk. Well, I can just listen. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that. So I've got to get out of here. Glad to have you back, all of you guys. We're going to bring the fun back. I got to order a new bell. I got to bring my drinks. I was not prepared, but I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.